the most humble streamer on the internet, Asmongold, apparently has a little stalker. What's going on, you guys? The Daily Pleb here. I read tweets, I read the replies, and I'll let you make your own decision. If that sounds like something you'd like, please like and subscribe for more content. But with the shilling out of the way, let's actually hop into the point of this video. So this is Brody Foxx. I don't know who he is. I did some research. Apparently he has a Yo Mama joke channel. That's not really the point. He seems to be extremely obsessed with Asmongold, and it really started, at least from what I could see, digging through his tweets, which was already just a terrible decision on my part. That it started with this clip right here. I'm only gonna play a little bit of it. It's from Asmongold.
If I had my way, I would disenfranchise 85% of the population instantly. I would take away their right to vote, and they would be saying after 10 years, 20 years, thank you. Thank you so much for removing this burden from us. We no longer have to worry about this. We don't have to deal with this anymore. You're just going to have the people that are in charge deal with the issues about getting rid of the bottom 2%? Absolutely, yes. And so that's it. That's what I would do.
So as we can see, Asmongold is mentioning putting restrictions on voters' rights, which, you know, once again, make your own opinion on that. But that's how it started. So, how did this turn out to be a big deal? Well, he would continue making tweets like this one. The reason Asmongold has fans is because he's showing them that you don't have to be kind, considerate, respecting person to succeed in life. He's their motivation to never improve themselves. The fans are proving me right. So, Asmongold comes in with a very simple reply. Thank you. You know, he is the most humble guy. And Brady responds with this right here. Asmongold gets hate 24 hours a day. I don't think your mild take really hurt his opinion. I mean, Jesus, just look at some Asmongold's tweets and the people responding to him. It can get insane. Then we have Endymion here, another popular YouTuber. He lives rent-free in your head with underground parking, AC blasting, hell of a way to admit it though. And I can run a 100-yard dash across your forehead. This is the biggest forehead I've seen, but it does have a big forehead. But it does prove that you just said you don't have to be kind and considerate, and then, I don't know, doesn't seem like you're being very kind and considerate to Endymion's, you know, forehead issue. Not very considerate on your part. And then he's an everyman, saying everyman things. You could disparage that, but it isn't productive in a democracy. It is a numbers game. Best to identify with the everyman. You know, I'll shoot straight with you. It's okay to be human and have flaws. That said, I value myself too much as a man to make excuses for people with absolutely dog-filth behavior, both in personality and living conditions. Want to take away 85% of people's votes? That's not every man, especially a true everyday American man. That's a child stuck in an adult body refusing to grow up. Now, you say everyday American, but like the right to vote wasn't, you know, you had to have property to be able to vote before. And I don't like this pretending. Never throughout history was this ever thought of. It's just not true. But, you know, it's not really, you know, I don't care, personally. He didn't advocate for taking away 85% of people's votes. You're losing me. We all saw the clip. You gotta lay down a stronger argument than that. And then you straight, not likely. I've been keeping Yo Mama straight. Once again, very awesome comebacks by this guy. And we got some more tweets here as well. Good to know I got under his skin. Ratioed so hard. That lasted 5 minutes. Then we have Zach with thank you. You realize that everyone can see your botted likes. I don't know about that, but I have, through looking through his Twitter, a lot of people are saying that he bots his likes. I don't know. Once again, make your own conclusions from what I'm showing you. Okay, good to know I got under his skin. Meanwhile, in reality, exactly my point. I don't see what the point is. He just said thank you. I don't get what this obsession is. He just said thanks. Imagine quote tweeting that you got under his skin when all he did was reply with that Asmongold got you like this. This has too much hair to be Asmongold, but other than that, I agree. Got some more stuff as well. Yeah, the reason Asmongold has fans is because he's showing them you don't have to be kind, considerate, respecting person to succeed in life. He's their motivation to never improve themselves. If you're mad that you have been a simp your whole life and gotten nowhere, you could just say that. You could also learn grammar. I love grammar newtsies because when you're a grammar newtsie, you are essentially taking a megaphone and screaming to the crowd that you are a midwit. You're not intelligent. You're not an intellectual. You're a moron. Because 9 times out of 10 when it comes to grammar newtsies, it is a very minor mistakes that everyone understood what is being said, but of course you have to say, hey, look at me, I'm smart, this guy's not, my opinion's the correct one. It's such Reddit logic that I always find interesting when I do see it. Why he roasted you is clear to read, grammar not needed. Okay, there's nothing here. Still got some more. Oh, we already read this one. Let's see some of the replies, though. See if there's anything. Not particularly. Okay. You're right. Asmongold inspires people to meet the enemy head on with their own tactics. No need to be nice or considered anymore. Just a dunk on and destroy. Asmongold can't even face a bath head on. Once again, not a single argument to be made. Just garbage comebacks and pretending like you're dunking on Asmongold. You just, like, I don't understand. If Asmongold's this moron, you should be easily saying this, easily laying him out, laying the Roach King in his, back into his lair. It's not that hard. And this guy's right. I watch Asmongold passively. I don't watch every video, but I do watch some of his stuff. And yeah, he isn't like some crazy culture warrior or some principled guy. He says, I will use tactics that I know works against those I don't like to get the outcome that I desire. That's his whole thing. That's his shtick. It's not that hard to understand. But once again, we do have more from this guy. So we have Tectone coming in with just one word, regard. And it's in response to Asmongold. Brody's response to Asmongold. And he's right here. Cry to your rapist, daddy. I love this tweet because once again, you don't have to be kind and considerate. And then immediately going after, not Tectone, not anything he's ever done, not for his bald head, but for something his father did. Which, by the way, if you don't know Tectone lore, he didn't even live with his father for very much. It's always insane. Oh boy, okay. It's always insane to me that these people will never actually go after you for what you've done, but what for people around you have done. It's constantly just how they act. It's their playbook. And I have this in here because I wanted you to see, well, what does he usually tweet? The first movie had a group of diverse refugees. There is zero reason for lesbian kissing in a kid's dinosaur show. I have this here for the sole purpose of he is one of these people who will find political brain rot in literally any form of media. This is Land Before Time. We got Littlefoot right here. It's an amazing movie. I saw the movies. And I just enjoy when people like this prove themselves to be completely brain rotted. I suppose it wouldn't hurt to show you what else this guy here typically posts. Unmedicated one. Yeah, so it's just him grifting content now across all his accounts from delusional takes. That's not the flex you think it is. But this is what this guy is. He's obsessed with how he's being perceived. We got more political brain rot. We got the Hassan thing. I made a video about this. He shocked his dog. He showed the collar, that's the vibrating collar, which is something I learned about. Well, apparently you didn't watch it at all because the guy taped over it with the prongs. He didn't show the serial number. I mean, it's very obvious Hassan lied through his teeth. I mean, my own video I made on it has a lot of dislikes. You know, because of this supposed response that completely blows everything out of the water, Hassan just lied through his teeth, like he usually does. But that's the end of this video. Sorry if I was a little bit more rambly than usual. I am a little sick, and I was trying not to hack up a lung while recording. So, once again, I'm going to ask that you like and subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye-bye now.